OMG, it's almost 2021. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited for this because 2020 was 2020, man, 2020. I actually don't even have the words for 2020. It was, let's tap into this positive mindset. It was a year of growth. It was a year of all of the things being seen, coming to the surface. I think this year was challenging to say the least. It was confronting, it was heartbreaking, but I can say confidently now, I think that it was a year that we collectively really needed. There was a lot of things that needed to be seen and a lot of things that needed to be worked through. And I can say on a personal level, it really was a year of growth, and in an effort to really enact change in 2021, I like to do something called a life edit. So today's video is just that. I'm having it come out on the last day of 2020 to help guide you through your own personal life edit. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna edit our lives in all of the different ways, on all of the different levels, on all of the various layers. And I think this is really important because in order to really create change, we have to change things up and shift things around. I like to do mini life edits whenever I'm feeling stuck or whenever I'm feeling like it's time for me to up-level my life. So while this video is geared towards getting you ready for the new year, for 2021, you can also hit save on this video and come back to it anytime you feel like you want to create a shift and up-level your life. If you missed my last video, 21 healthy habits for 2021, definitely go and check that out. I also have a podcast episode that is relevant to what we'll be doing in today's video. So if you haven't gone to listen to that, definitely go and give it a listen. I will link that down in the description box below. But today's video is gonna be, we're getting in there. We're getting into the crevices physically and energetically. There are some very specific steps that go into a life edit. The purpose of doing this life edit is to declutter, to reorganize, to purge, to realign, to hit the reset button, and just to get really organized and clear about what you want in the new year and how you want your life to look, but more importantly, how you want your life to feel. So in order to really set yourself up for a successful and aligned 2021, I think it's important to first reset to reconnect. This is something that I teach in my 12-week program, The Yoga Inspired Life, but we're gonna do a little variation of it in today's video. So step one in our life edit reset for 2021 is to deep clean your home. I know you might be kind of wondering, like, what does the state of my house have to do with me having a successful and super aligned new year? But it actually is extremely relevant because your physical space is really an extension of you. And your physical space, your home, is not only a reflection of you, but it also can be used as a powerful tool to either inspire you to do more and inspire you to feel a certain way, i.e. feeling calm, feeling creative, feeling abundant, all of those positive things that we want to feel in 2021, but it can also affect the way that you feel in a negative way, where if you have lots of clutter or it's dirty, you might not feel motivated, you might not feel inspired, you might not feel creative, you might feel like you're in a place of lack or chaos, and that's important. So step one is to deep clean your home. And I mean deep clean. I actually already started yesterday. I didn't film, but I did my floors, I did my bathtub, my bathroom, but there's still a few things that I wanna do, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do, okay? We're deep cleaning. We're hitting the reset button. We're getting all the dirt and grime out of our house. So let's do it. So like I said, yesterday I did start my deep clean. I vacuumed my couch. I took off all of my curtains and I washed them. I washed all my bedding. I vacuumed. I mopped my floors. I cleaned off all my shelves. I like wiped down the windows and the windowsills and the blinds and just did a major deep clean. One thing that I didn't do though is I didn't clean out my refrigerator, and I also want to clean out all of my cabinets, like actually wipe them down and just kind of dust and clean everything off. So that's what we're gonna do today. The point of this is though, you just want everything to feel nice and clean and pristine. In addition to deep cleaning, we're gonna declutter. So while you deep clean, maybe you start to declutter, but we will also dive deeper into decluttering in the next part of this. You'll see. Let's just start cleaning. Let's get into it. Okay, that is disgusting. That is called living in LA and leaving your windows open. That's so gross. Back to cleaning. We want to organize, we want to purge, we want to just clear space, we want to let go of things that aren't serving us or things that we're not using, and just create a little bit of space. I've said this in a lot of videos in the past, and I'm going to say it again. When your physical space is full of stuff and you have no room for anything extra, it's really hard to call things in. So physical things are also energetic things. They also have energy. And so when you clear space and you create space, you are ultimately giving yourself an opportunity to call in more things that do fill you up and things that do serve you. So right now, we're gonna get into my medicine cabinet because generally it is organized and clean, but the last month or two has been an absolute whirlwind and things are a little chaotic. So I'm gonna go through everything, organize things, keep what I'm using, get rid of what I don't, and just like get it on point for 2021 so that we can keep our skincare routine on point. This is actually frightening. I also like to do a little closet and dresser purge, aka a wardrobe purge. I'm not gonna do a major purge because I did one recently and I will link that video down in the description box below, but I am gonna go through everything and just pull out anything that I'm just not vibing with or that I just don't wear so that I can create some space and just let go of things that I'm not using and or wearing. This life edit slash 2021 reset is a process. With that being said, it is now time for me to head to a workout. So I think I'm going to pick this video up tomorrow and finish our life edit mañana when I have more time. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, it's a new day, in case you didn't know. Just finished purging my closet. I still want to sell this cabinet. I need to repost that on Craigslist. So once this is sold, it'll look a lot better, but everything is purged, cleaned, organized, and I'm feeling so good. Hello, you wanna say hi? Say hi, YouTube. Say hi. This is also a great time to clean out your car and declutter, get rid of any receipts or trash or anything that just doesn't belong in the car, you know? My car is semi-new, so I don't really have too much clutter, but I do have some stuff in the trunk that I need to get out, so I'm gonna do that now. It does need a wash really bad, but it's kind of like raining one day, not raining the next, raining one day, not raining the next. So I feel like I should just hold off on the wash, but I am gonna get it washed in the next few days once I know we are free and clear of rain. Time for a little lunch. I made some veggie soup a couple of days ago, so I'm just having some leftover veggie soup. And it's time for our next step in the life edit, and that is to do a digital declutter. And what I mean by that is clean out your photos on your phone, clean out the videos, clean out the notes section, go into your emails, delete emails, hit unsubscribe on those random emails that you always end up deleting anyways, you know, the ones trying to sell you a bunch of stuff that you don't need. Also, go on your Instagram and do an edit of who you're following. Look at who you're following and make sure that every account that you're following is uplifting and inspiring and makes you feel good. And if there's anyone that's giving you anything other than good vibes, unfollow them. Your time is precious, your energy is precious, and what you consume matters. So if you watched my 21 healthy habits for 2021, then you already know I'm all about consciously consuming. And this is what I'm talking about. Curate your news feed, curate your Instagram feed, curate your TikTok feed, and make sure that everything that you're looking at and consuming is aligned with how you want to feel and how you want to experience 2021. So I'm going to do that now while I'm eating my lunch, and then I'll catch up with you after. You know what I forgot to tell you too? You also want to go through the apps on your phone and make sure that all the apps that you have on your phone you're using, and if you're not using them, get rid of them. Literally just deleted like 10,000 photos. I have so many pictures on my phone, obviously because I use my phone for work, but wow, that was crazy. So cleaned out our photos, we cleaned out the notes, we cleaned out the apps on our phone. We went on Instagram just to make sure everyone we're following is in alignment with what we are envisioning for ourselves in 2021. Maybe even changed up your phone background. I found a really cute little wallpaper that I like. Oh, and we unsubscribed from any emails that we're not vibing with. Like I just unsubscribed from Nordstrom. Sorry, Nordstrom, I love you, but like it's too many marketing emails, I can't. It's gotta go. So just hit unsubscribe on so many marketing emails and it just feels good. Now it's time to do some wellness admin. You know, all the things that we typically put off. Let's do it now. Let's make those appointments now. I'm talking about a yearly physical. I like to do my blood work, get my vitamin levels checked, my hormone levels checked, all of that stuff. Make an appointment with my dentist for a cleaning, get my eye exam, get my hearing checked. I have 2 little doggies, as you probably know by now, so I need to make vet appointments for them so that they can get their yearly checkup and vaccinations. And I'm trying to think of what else. Just like wellness admin type of stuff, you know? Make the appointments, get it done. And also like knowledge is power. So when it comes to getting a PAP and also like getting your hormone levels checked and getting your vitamin levels checked, like this is all really important stuff. And once you know where you're at, then you can really tailor your wellness routine so that it's actually helping you fill in the gaps. And what I mean by that is like, let's say I get my vitamin levels checked and I'm low in iron. So that means, okay, now I know I need to focus on incorporating more iron-rich foods and maybe even an iron supplement. or whatever it might be. You get the point. For me, I actually go to my general doctor, and that is covered under my insurance that I have, and I do my yearly physical, and I ask for my vitamin levels and my hormone levels to be checked as well in my blood work, and that's all covered. So yeah, let's make these appointments. Feeling so good. Hi, this is Shayla. I was wondering if I could make an appointment, please.
Okay, hold on, please.
Sure. Pretty jazzy music. I wanted to make an appointment for a couple of things, so it just depends on when you have availability. Sure, yeah, let's do Monday.
Okay, so I have a 10 a.m. Monday.
That works perfect for me. Thank you so much.
All right.
Happy New Year.
You're welcome. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
That's done. Yearly physical. Gonna get a little COVID test as well, just to make sure. Although I just tested negative twice, but can never be too sure, you know? Hi, this is Shayla Quinn. I wanted to make a cleaning appointment with Dr. Strandenberg, please. Dentist is done. Let's find out these appointments for the doggies. I think I can do them online. Let's see. I was just able to make the dogs' vet appointments online, so that's done.
Grooming, press 1. For directions to...
Yep, that works perfect for me. Amazing. Thank you so much. We'll see you then. Bye. Take care. Dogs grooming appointments is done and ready. Now it is time to do a schedule edit. And typically this entails a little bit of prep work because I want you to really take inventory of how you're spending your time and see how you can shift things around to devote more time to the things that bring you joy and to the things that make you feel good and to the things that are going to really propel you forward, getting you closer towards the life of your dreams. I like to do this over a couple of days, but totally up to you. This is something that I teach in my program as well. And I just want you to take inventory of how you're spending your time and get really honest. If you do end up spending 5 hours a day watching Netflix or on TikTok or on Instagram or whatever it is, write it down. And there's just something really powerful about seeing on paper how you're spending your time, because I know a lot of us have the excuse of, I don't have time. But the reality is you do have time. You just have to make time for the things that are important to you. So I like to do that over a few days. I have already done that, so I already know the things that I need to start to eliminate or at the very least cut down on. But this is something for you to figure out on a personal level. How do you want to start your mornings? What sounds good? I know a lot of us are still working from home, so with that might come some extra freedom for you to really design a morning routine that's really nourishing. And that goes for your bedtime routine as well. Think about the things that really help you wind down in the evening and write it out. Create a little schedule for yourself. And then also, as far as the schedule goes, we just made a bunch of appointments, so we want to put those in our appointment book. And also just think about your workout routine or your yoga practice and see how you can integrate the things that are important to you into your daily routine. My mom actually got me a new planner. She's so sweet. She knows me so well. You guys know I love planning, organizing, writing, the whole thing. It's like my jam. I also really like this planner. She actually got it, I think, at like Marshall's, I saw, or TJ Maxx or something like that. But this planner has some areas for goal tracking, a budget tracker, which I think is really cool. And then it has month overview and a weekly overview, which I think is cool. But what I'm gonna just start by doing is put in all of my wellness appointments to start. And then we'll move on to the last step of our life edit, but then you'll probably come back to this step because you'll wanna input your things into your planner and into your schedule. It'll all make sense in a moment. Okay, once all your appointments are in your schedule, let's move on to the next step in the life edit, which is set intentions for the year and set some goals. So let's talk setting intentions and goals. I do want to mention that I go over this in depth in that podcast episode that I mentioned earlier. Again, that is linked below for you. Make sure you go and give that a listen because I walk you through my entire intention setting process, and that's super relevant to this step in the life edit. But for the purposes of this video, I do want to just say that your goals and your intentions are two different things. Goals are more tangible, and you can oftentimes attach an evaluation and progress and expectations to, but intentions are more heart-driven, and they're more so focused on how you want to be and live and show up in the world. If you're an OG subscriber, you know I used to do monthly intentions, but I recently switched to doing seasonal intentions, and that for me just worked better because I found myself writing down the same intentions each month because a month just went by too quickly. For me, setting seasonal intentions works really well. So at this point in time, I'll be setting intentions for winter, you know, until spring. So January, February, until about March. I did set winter intentions already in 2020, but since we are shifting into a new year, I'm gonna go ahead and look at my intentions again and just revise them if need be and make sure that I'm still aligned with everything that I previously set. I also really like the idea of setting an overall yearly intention, just an underlying layer or theme for the year. And I'm really gonna have to think on this because like I told you at the beginning of this video, we are doing this together in real time. So I really need to sit down, think, and feel into how I want 2021 to feel. I don't know that I'm actually gonna set any intentions right now because I am filming this on December 30th so that I can have it up and ready for you guys tomorrow on the 31st. So I'll probably do my intention setting and goal setting ritual tomorrow like I always do on the last day of the year. So I don't think I'm gonna include that in this video, but again, definitely go and listen to that podcast episode because that will give you the whole rundown of how to go about setting your intentions. As far as setting your goals, I have another video about setting and achieving goals, and all of that is still really relevant. So I would definitely go and watch that video as well when you are approaching this step in the life edit. One thing I will say, even though I haven't really gotten into goal setting for 2021 yet personally, I already do know one thing that I'm gonna do that I haven't done previously, and that is really think about setting achievable goals. Now you know I'm all about dreaming big, reaching high, going for the thing, you know, I'm all about it. But I sometimes find myself writing out like a goal list of 20 things, and it's like there's 12 months in the year. And like I just said, each month does go by so quickly. So when I say an achievable goal list, what I mean is really thinking about what is doable in 12 months. Still getting a little lofty with my goals, but also like thinking about how I can set goals and actually achieve them. And that's where you're gonna go back to the last step in the life edit. Once you get your goals and your intentions set for the year, you're gonna go back into your planner or your notebook or however you're gonna be organizing your schedule for 2021. And I want you to put in actionable steps each week or each month, you know, so that you can actually achieve the goals that you're setting for yourself in 2021. I can think of so many years in the past where I have set really amazing goals, but because I don't end up integrating them into my weekly schedule, or I don't have an action plan for how I'm going to break each goal down and actually take action towards them, nothing gets done. And then yet again, the next year comes along and I have the same goals, and it's like, that is so frustrating. Don't be afraid to like add extra ones on there, but also really think about what is doable in 12 months. Psych, we're gonna do it now. Now's a great time. We're just gonna change it up right now. Okay, I'm actually gonna get my journal for this. And to start this process, I'm just going to journal out a few things to help me start to uncover some good goals and intentions for 2021. Okay, so I've made some headway. I decided that I'm still gonna do my ritual tomorrow, which is actually today. It's like Inception. Today for you guys, but tomorrow for me. On the 31st. That's just because that's a really special thing that I do each year, and that's what feels good to me. But I did start the process and basically started out by journaling what worked in 2020 and then what didn't work in 2020, things I'd like to focus on, and also listed out some feelings that I want to focus on. And in journaling, I see a common theme for myself, and that is to cultivate better balance. Focus more on my self-care and my mental health and my physical health, and really focus more on optimizing the work that I'm doing, optimizing my time so that I don't have to sacrifice growth and success for health and well-being, if that makes sense. It's funny because given the line of work that I'm in, which is health and wellness, and then also being my own boss, I have a hard time sometimes merging the two together, because when you are your own boss, the work never stops. I think I've said that 100 times this year, but it's true. You can always find something to do, and I can sometimes get caught up in putting the cart before the horse and really focusing on all the work and then letting my self-care and wellness practices slip. And so for me personally, 2021, I really want to focus on creating better balance and focusing more time and attention on really prioritizing my health and well-being. That's a big one for me. Because I haven't gone through it in depth altogether, I'm not going to share my intentions today. I have gotten asked that quite a few times. So if that is something that you'd like me to do, leave me a comment below and let me know. I'm happy to share them once I have them. But for right now, I don't have them ready since I am doing this in real time. But what I will say is that in journaling, I decided that for 2021, I'm not gonna set more than 12 goals. That way, I'm gonna give myself a goal a month, and that seems doable to me. What my goals are, I haven't decided yet, but that's like the parameter. So I'm gonna set 12 goals. And then as far as my intentions, I think I'll choose an overall theme for 2021 for myself, but then I'm thinking that I will also still continue to stick with my seasonal intentions. And like I said, I still do think that I'm going to revise my winter intentions since it's a new year, just kind of revamp them and make sure I'm on the same page as them. I think I'm also going to come up with a new morning routine, come up with a new fitness routine, and just like get organized, at least for winter. Maybe I'll do that seasonally as well. Come up with a revamped winter morning routine, a revamped winter fitness routine, and just kind of come up with a plan with some general guidelines so that I have a good grasp on how I'm going to integrate the things that are important to me. That's the whole point, is to become aware and gain clarity on what's important to you and start doing more of that. Create more space for that. Physical space, energetic space, space in your schedule, space in your heart and in your mind, and do more of that, right? Like the ultimate goal is to live a life that feels good. That's the whole point, is to live a life that feels good to you. And of course, there are gonna be challenges. Of course, we have to expect the unexpected and expect, that things could shift at any given moment like we experienced this year. But I do think it's nice to at least come up with a plan, be willing to change it, but at least come up with a plan for yourself so that you feel like you're on track to living each day in a way that feels good to you. I definitely have some work to do when it comes to this final step in the life edit, so I think I'm gonna end this video here. If you want me to share my winter intentions, or you're interested in seeing my new winter morning routine or my new winter fitness routine or any of the things that I mentioned in this video, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to hear from you, and if that's something that you're into, I would love to share it. I love my routines. You're gonna be watching this on December 31st, 2020. So I just wanna say thank you so much. Oh, I just got chills. I'm gonna get emotional. If you've been hanging out here with me on YouTube throughout this year, thank you. Thank you for being here. And even if you're new, if this is the first video of mine that you're watching, thank you so much for watching. I consider you guys my friends, and I love you guys. And I'm so grateful for this virtual connection that we have. And I know that 2020 was a lot, but I'm really hopeful that 2021 will be a good year for all of us. It can only go up from here. Let us hope. Truly, like, this YouTube channel has been such a cathartic passion project for me. And I was quarantined alone a lot this year. And having you guys made me feel a little less alone. And so if you felt alone at all this year, I hope that watching my videos helped you feel a little less alone. Just know that I really appreciate you, and I'm excited to share more of my life in 2021 and connect with more of you and continue to grow this amazing, beautiful, loving family that we have here on the interwebs. Thank you for being a part of it. I'm wishing you a healthy and happy new year, a safe new year, whatever you're doing, and I will see you next year. Love you guys. See you in my next video in 2021. Yay!